Hello again, world of YouTube. My name is Pat, and this is my movie review on Gran Torino. That's it. Yeah, Gran Torino, starring Clint Eastwood and directed by Clint Eastwood. And I'm a huge Clint Eastwood fan, massive, massive, massive Clint Eastwood fan, and I love everything he's ever been in. And Jon Stewart said to him on The Daily Show, you're just a guy that doesn't do crap, and I think that's absolutely true. And his acting and his directing and everything he touches just turns to gold. Great movie after great movie, and I honestly think that he's one of the greatest directors alive today. With movies like Mystic River, Flags of Our Fathers, um, whatchamacallit, Letters from Okinawa, and just The Changeling, like movie after movie after movie that's just stellar. And I was so hyped up to see this movie, and I can't say I was disappointed. It's just from what I saw in the previews and what I saw in the theater, I think the previews are a little bit on the misleading side, but the movie is so different. I don't think I've ever seen a movie even close to what this movie was like, and it was so refreshingly original. And it's really kind of a hard movie to digest, and you can like go back and think about it over and over and over again. But it's not quite as transparent. Some of the scenes and the things, it was a little bit predictable at times, but it was okay because it wasn't about surprising or twisting you or whatever. It was about the experience of watching the movie itself, and it follows the life of this guy who's recently widowed or whatever, and he's got like a really selfish, spoiled, self-centered family that he barely talks to, and he's just like this old country kind of racist, like living in Detroit and all that stuff, like a really an Archie Bunker type, right? And basically his entire neighborhood's turning into what it's called. I hope I'm saying this right, Hmong, where it's basically like people around the Thailand area and stuff like that, though, and like it's becoming like an ethnic neighborhood like that, and he's getting really upset about it, and it's I don't want to give away too much. I mean, from the previews that basically it gets into it with a gang violence and stuff like that, but that's not really what the movie's about. Don't put off this movie because you're like, oh, I don't want to see a stupid vigilante movie, and I don't want to see Dirty Harry, because it's not Dirty Harry. It's something else, and it's it's uncomfortably funny is a great way to put it too. Is that it takes you a while to start laughing, and the audience is just like, oh my god, did he really just say that? But then as it goes on, it's like you can't help but to just start laughing about the things that come out of his mouth. But then, like towards the middle of the movie, it starts to make a little bit more sense, and they don't do the well, he's saying these horrible things, but he's actually a nice guy. Like that's not really the direction they take with him, and I don't want to ruin anything from the movie, but I just have to say that this movie is radically different. The previews for it are very misleading, and you shouldn't be thinking that you're going into seeing an action movie. And it's very original, and it's very intelligent, and you might have a problem with something. I think a lot of things though, like is that it's the cultural thing though. These people like the Hmong people or whatever actually act this way, like in real life, and like they talk this way. So I think a lot of people look at that and go, oh well, that's bad acting. But in reality, it's just like an accent thing. But other than that though, oh no, where was I even going with this? Oh yeah, one thing that was really refreshing is that he didn't cast like the typical people you would expect to be cast, like the kid or whatever in the movie that's one of the major characters. He's not a handsome kid at all. He's got acne on the side of his face, his lips kind of stick out, and his eyes are like really close together. He's just not a very good looking guy, but like the kid like ends up being a really cool part, and same thing with his sister and all that, and it's man, you just gotta watch the movie. There's nothing else like it out there. People are talking about like Best Picture. My brother was talking about Best Picture. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but I definitely think it was a damn good movie, and I would definitely recommend this to anybody at all. And I wasn't I wasn't disappointed. I was a little bit surprised, and I just kind of went in the movie with like a different kind of palette setup. I was expecting one movie and I got a different kind, but at the same time, I wasn't disappointed. And if you want me to give this an arbitrary number, which is really hard for me to do, I'd give this probably a 9 out of 10. It really was that good, and it had very few flaws. The only flaw that I think it had was that it was very heavy-handed, and like a lot of the scenes were just really hammy. But like at the same time, I think it was kind of like the style he was going for, believe it or not. Um, but the other reason why I'm knocking it down to a 9 from a 10 is because the song at the end of the movie. The song at the end of the movie, I'm sorry, Clint, like, it was awful. Like, please, don't ever sing again. It's horrible. But the movie was very good. It's got a good ending, it's got a good story, and it's entertaining to watch from beginning to end. Um, I don't even know why like this was, but like I live out here in the sticks in Arkansas, and I went to go see it at a matinee, and like there was 5 people in line, and every last person was seeing this movie. And then like when I was going out to meet up with my friend in the parking lot or whatever, because they were parking while I got the tickets, I ran into some other friends. I'm like, hey, where are you going to see? Oh, we're gonna go see Gran Torino. So it's like I don't even know why, but like on the matinee, it was completely packed, and nobody else was seeing any other movie than this. And but you know, popularity can prove to be true for once in a while, and this movie is phenomenal. Definitely go and see it. I think it's the last movie of the year that's like eligible for Academy Awards, and I'm gonna probably go ahead and post a video after this about like which movies I think deserve to get Academy Awards this year, and this is definitely on it. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and go see this movie with some friends and stuff. You will not waste your money, and you will not be disappointed. Just go into it with a little bit of thick skin, because the guy is like Archie Bunker, and it's pretty awful the things that come out of his head. So just be warned. Thanks for watching. Please watch my other videos if you feel so, and let me know what you think. Have a good day.